Your finger. Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in internet land. Hi, Jane. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Stop. Oh, come over here. Oh, so Naughty has kept me busy this morning, chewing anything and everything. Keep in mind, she has a billion toys. Last time she has two on my desk alone. This is one of her favorites. But the pink version, obviously. But the yellow one got washed yesterday accidentally because it was in the wash, which is awesome. So, hi, Kimberly. Good morning. Good morning. There's a couple of, there we go. There's more people. Hi, Ann. Hi, Melissa in Tennessee. Hi, Margaret in Ohio. Hi, Dawn. Good morning to you. Hi, Teresa. She says she's the cutest. Thank you. She's very cute at 9 o'clock at night when we get to put her in her pen to go to sleep. I'm kidding. No, she's an angel. She's an angel. It's just you forget when you haven't had a puppy for a long time, like I did. That first, their teeth are razor sharp. And second, that they get into everything just like a toddler. So we are learning some fun things. She's learned to shake and pretty much sit and down. I haven't taught her. I'm trying to teach her kisses. So she kisses instead of gives bites. But there was almost a kiss. Can I have a kiss? Kissy? Oh, that's a good kiss. See, that's what we want. That was very good. You did it on command. I'm proud of you. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Teresa. It's the teething stage. Absolutely. Hi, Joe. It very much is so, but she's a very good sleeper. I put her in her crate at 9 o'clock at night, and she's in our bedroom, but I cover it up with a blanket. And 2 nights ago, I heard a couple. Yeah, remember when you did that? But last night, not one peep. And I didn't hear her until 6 o'clock this morning when no, actually it was like 6:10. She was like, She wasn't like whining, but she was making noise and I knew it was time to go potty. So then she got to wake up. So you were good. You're a good sleeper. You're a good sleeper, huh? Oh, and we're wearing our collar now. She has a little tiny collar on. I bought her even a cuter collar on Amazon, but it's way too big. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Sylvie. Hi, Joe in Las Vegas. Ow, that was my hand. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. Hi, Jeannie in Washington. Hi, Paula. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Dawn. So this is Honey Bear. Yes. Oh, and see how she's just, she is the sweetest little thing. Well, she's getting big. She weighs 8 pounds already, you guys. She was only supposed to be 12 when she's fully grown. And she was born the last day in May. So June, July, August, September. She's not even 4 months old and she's already 8 pounds. So I have a feeling she's going to be more than 12 pounds. But they said 12 to 15, but on the smaller side, so probably 12. But I think she's going to be closer to 15 or more because she is big. And look how big her paws are. Her paws are kind of big. Her paws are pretty big. So I love you. I love you, you little monster. So yeah, she's a very good girl. But look, she is getting bigger. You're getting too big. I'm going to put a brick on your head. Okay, go play. Can you go play now? Mama, where? Oh, you tore this one already too? You stinker. You are too fast with those. We just got that one. Okay, so good morning. Hi, Carla. Thank you. Sonia says, I miss my dog being a puppy. Oh, you want to come over and borrow mine for a little while? No, she's an angel. Don't get me wrong. She's an angel. I just, you forget the puppy stage. You forget the infant stage, that kind of thing. But now she's laying down resting. So she's a good doggy. Hi, Debbie in Nebraska. Oh, she's here. Oh, she's here, but she's with the hurt knee. Oh, I'm sorry about the hurt knee, but I'm glad you're here. Yes, she will grow into the cuter color. That is true. Hi, Polly. Good morning. Teresa says put a little bell on it. That way you can hear her running around. Oh, I'd go nuts because she runs all day long. But she's also, you guys, she's really good about when we go downstairs, she doesn't want to go downstairs. She just wants to stay upstairs and she'll just entertain herself. So we pretty much have, our bedroom's 100% puppy safe. This room, there's so many freakish wires in here. Oh my gosh, how'd you find that? No. So she finds a lot of things. I mean, I have everything up, but she still manages to find things. So here, look. You want this one? Didn't I just tell you she was laying down? Now she's already doing other stuff. Come on, look. Go get this one. Come on, go. See, you're tired now. You won't even do it. Let's see. Hi, Katrina. Good morning, Meg. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kimberly. Let's see. Oh, Marianne's first day of retirement. Yay! Congratulations. You made it. You made it. Yay. How fun. That's got to be very exciting. Retirement was hard for retirement was hard for my dad to get used to. But once you get used to it, I think you'll really enjoy it. Hey, no. Oh my gosh, this dog. Let's see. Hi, Wendy. Good morning. Hi, Kimberly. More craft time. Absolutely. I love that. Hi, Sharon. Sorry, I'm just extremely distracted. And you guys, I have so many things on my list to do today. And instead, our hair. Instead, I'm like doing all these other things I'm not supposed to be doing. But I have a list. I have a list of 5 things I'm supposed to work on today. And it's already 10:30 and have not done any of them yet. I've done other random stuff. So yeah, it's just that's just the way life is. Sonia says, Stephanie, there's a thingy that clamps wires and cables together, might help. Absolutely, it probably would. I just see that mess below Ken's desk. My desk, I've actually like really tried to, like this one stuck out a little, but like I've cleaned up like all the. This room is just kind of a mess. It's like the video room because you just like, Tiff and I were talking about this the other day. It's like everything is awesome, like, but when you're doing product development and you're designing a new product, you have to keep all the other samples because you have to be able to compare and do all these things. So you have a lot of extra stuff. Like, for example, dyes. Like, sometimes I go through 3 or 4 different samples before I get it exactly right, how I want it. And so I have to keep all the other ones until the last one is approved. Then I can let go of the other ones. But in the meantime, I have all this extra stuff and I have to keep it in here so I'm reminded. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Sharon says, I'm a retired professor. That means I have no class. Oh, that's funny. Hi, Alfie. She said, good morning, all sneaking in from work in sunny Arizona. Hi, Rhoda. Good morning. Hi, Shelby in Ventura. Hi, Kellyanne. Oh, my goodness. But you know what? The good thing is that she's so freaking cute. Let's see. Hi, Dawn. Okay. If you caught my live release on Saturday, I mentioned that we went to Soak City, which is a water park by our house. It was very fun. Everybody was there that lives in Southern California. Everyone was there. Everyone. Because there was look, you can see her. Look, she's eating. Oh, now she just went down. Okay. So there, maybe she'll just rest for a minute. Look how cute she is. Okay, so everybody was there, but it was fun. But now we know to go during the week. Sharon says, how do you keep track of which dyes are which when you are modifying them? Sharon, luckily the factory numbers them for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we get all the way up to 6, which I'm sure that does not make them happy, but I change things all the time. Then just now I found one this one, it says, I did it in 2024. They sent me the sample January of 2024, and I don't like it. So right now, the notes on it say probably not. And that was under my desk in a bin, but the dog got it out. So this is the bin. Well, actually, this is not the bin, but this is like the bins that have see, she already tore off the handle. It's supposed to look like that. So this was one of the ones that had, now it has other stuff in it, but this is the other one that, where it's like, I don't know yet. So it goes in that bucket. What do I do with the unapproved samples? They get dumped. Sherry says, thank you for forgetting to turn off the flash sale. I was able to grab the book, fold it this morning. Yay. You're welcome. And thank you for reminding me to turn off the flash sale. I should set reminders, you guys, but I'm like, okay, what's the worst that's going to happen if I forget to turn off the flash sale? A couple more people like Sherry are going to get it. Woohoo, that's good. That's all good, right? There's no bad things that are going to happen. Oh my word, she found another one of these. Give that back. No, give it to mama. Hang on. No, you can't have that, baby. Honey, you just do this or do this one. See, she finds these. So these, I do not recommend these, so I'm pretty sure they're not on my Amazon, but like they're little clips that you put on the baskets and this one says need to test. This one says approved, no home. And I really loved these, and I hope they're not on my Amazon list because the pen it comes with, it was supposed to be like erasable. It's not. It's not. So they suck. But she keeps eating them. Andy went to a stamp show yesterday and used Stamps of Life bag to carry purchases. Another club member came up to you and introduced her. Yay! Exchange numbers, and I suspect we'll craft together soon. Andy, that is freakishly awesome. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. That is awesome. I love that. That is so awesome. Will you make storage for just stamps? Dawn, I use for my stamps, I use the same pockets, kangaroo pockets. Because what do you got? What do you got? Oh my gosh. Because okay, hang on. You know what? We're just gonna make life easier for all of us and put this up here. There we go. I use the exact same ones, and you can fit like if you have a collection of them. So like let's say you could easily fit 4 stamp sets in one pocket. So if you go by theme, you could do like 4 Christmas in one pocket like that, and it's very easy to be able to. You got to label them and then be able to flip through them. Works great with the Carlon says I use those same labels. I just didn't use the ink. I print a label and put it on them. Works great for the pink boxes. Yes. Hi, Quilty. Good morning. Sherry says, yep. And that's exactly what I said this morning. I love it. Alcohol should remove the pen. I will try that because let me tell you, I've thrown most of them away. So like when we do our videos, I have these on my dollar bins, you know, that I use, the plastic bins, and it'll say 1st club, 7th, fold it, kit club, 20th, all of the release days. So those, at least I don't ever have to erase. But I mean, like the need to test, I have so many bins of need to test that this is like redundant, right? It's like ridiculous, but whatever. I will try that. Will you be making 5x7 pink dividers since they fit sideways in the pink box? Probably not, because you can, I'm pretty sure, can you use the pink dividers the other way? I don't remember. I don't have one up here. I only have a sample one. Again, samples, you know. Yeah, the sample situation's out of control. I don't know, honey, I don't know. Anne says, question, where do I send an idea or a request for a folder? And you can send it to Faylene, info@thestampsoflife.com. And she gets that, and she usually forwards them to me, or she puts them in a special email folder. So whenever I'm trying to think of other new ideas, I'll go through that and look. Let's see. Hi, Quilty. I don't know if I said hi to you yet this morning. Oh gosh. I'm on this new thing called Slack. Have you guys ever heard Slack? Don't get it. It's where the company, one of the companies that we're working with for our videos, our social media, they have me on this Slack channel. And so like every time somebody posts something, I have to go look at it. And it's just another way of people to try to contact me that I don't want to contact me. I'm like, just email. Email is the best way to contact me, because I don't like text, because then I feel like I have to respond right away. And I actually have my texts on mute, almost all of them. Kimberly says she found wipe off index cards on Amazon. I use them to mark my cards by category in my storage boxes. Awesome. Awesome. Hi, Paula in Chicago. Sylvie says, what part of the month do we get our club membership anniversary discount? Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. That's above my pay grade. Sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can ask Faylene. Sorry, I just have no idea. You'd think I know those things, but trust me, there's too much up here already. I can't remember things like that. They're automatically sent, so no one does them. It's just the computer program, the computer system, whatever you want to call it. Just every blank of the month, it just sends them out automatically. Hi, Rochelle in Nebraska. Hello. So my parents are still in, hang on, let's look and see where mom and dad are. Where in the world are my parents today? They are in Alexandra Bay, New York. So that is where my dad is. 10 o'clock, looks like he's eating lunch at a restaurant. No, I shouldn't tell you. That's weird. But my parents are having fun. I don't know when they come home. I think they come home tomorrow. I was just telling Kenny yesterday, I feel very discombobulated when they travel just because they're not close by. So if I need to, I can go help them. I don't know. And not that they ever need my help. I'm just saying, like, I go, when are they going to come home? I just need them home. It's not even like I see them every day. It's just I need to know that they're home. Jennifer says, thank you for my folded anniversary gift card. Well, thank you for being a club member. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Dolores says her son and wife are in Rome. Amazing. Kenny and I asked Ken about 6 months ago. I said, Kenny, because we always go just use our timeshare. It's a family timeshare. It's in Maui. Sometimes we go to Cancun instead because we can trade it. But I said, Kenny, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go? And he said Spain, and he said Italy. Now, I would love to go to Italy. They have beaches there. I don't know if they're good beaches. I don't know. But I'm a beach person. I just want to go sit on the beach. But we need to start like expanding our horizons a little. So I kind of think we will go to Italy someday. We need to start saving now. But I think that's on our bucket list. Italy is on our bucket list, most definitely. Hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. Colleen says she just got her anniversary discount. Yay. Teresa says, who's watching Lemon and the Kitties? Great question. My dad from his old job, his old work, has a coworker that also retired, and she house sits. And so she stays at their house. So the animals are like still on the same schedule, and nothing changes for the animals, which I'll be honest, I love that the most. I know, because my dad's like, when you go to Hawaii this year, or can we watch the dog? And I said, well, maybe. I don't know, because they have a pool, and I don't think she can swim yet. And so I said, well, maybe. But Ken and I kind of like having the idea of somebody staying at our house just to keep her on a schedule. So I don't know. We haven't decided yet. Ivy said she used to live in Vicenza, Italy for 3 years. Janet says she's off to brunch. We'll catch the replay. Okay, my love. April says Barcelona has some amazing architecture. Honeybear is doing well. Actually, look, she finally crashed for a while. Can you see her on the floor right there? So yeah, the breeder told me that like she should be out of her crate to play and train and potty and eat and all that. And then for nap time, put her back in the crate during the day. And number one, I'm not structured enough in my brain to be on that kind of schedule. I just like don't have that in my brain. So I get her in her crate for bedtime, and I'm proud of myself for that. When she takes naps, I don't care where the dog is when she takes her nap. I know she's going to be nearby, and I just can't like be structured enough to do all that. I'm not very good at it. So she just sleeps anywhere. I don't care. Because I just can't do all that. There's too much going on, you know. It's like I just do the best I can. So Colleen is going to London in a month with stops in Spain. Oh, how exciting! Wow. Oh, Amanda says, please keep me in your prayers. She and her parents all have COVID. Amanda, let me just tell you, everyone has it right now. Everyone, Amanda, let me just tell you, my neighbor, you know how we live in a duplex, so there's two units. Our neighbors in the back have it. And he's like, don't come in the hallway right now. And I'm like, okay. And because he's like, I have it again. And I'm like, oh, I mean, not again. I mean, well, again, but like he had it like 3 years ago, right? But let me just tell you, everyone has it right now. I don't have it. We think maybe the baby got it. We don't know. She didn't get tested. She went to the doctor, but I guess they don't test for it anymore. I don't know. But it's like, if you've had it before, you know when you get it, because you're like this and you can't move. So we don't know. But let me just tell you, it is going around right now, like big time. So be extra washing hands, extra everything. I'm a little concerned for my parents because our neighbors, just got back from Hawaii, and boom, like 2 days later, they came down with COVID. And Ken's like, it's the travel, when you're all on an airplane together, you're all breathing the same air. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope my parents don't get it. So, oh my love, big hugs to you. Today's her birthday. Happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Yay. Let's see. And Carlon's birthday was Saturday. Lots of September. Okay, so from what I understand, September is like the biggest month for birthdays. Now, my mom is in September. My dad is in September. So they kind of prove that. They're the only ones in my family that are in September. Colin and I are in August. Katie's June. Kirsten and Lila are April. The boys are February. Brandon's March. My brother's March. Marcella's June. Ben is December, and Carter is May. So, but a couple. Lisa says, hi, Stephanie. I've never had it. I always wear a mask in the airport. Yeah, Lisa, that's probably a good idea. The problem when I wear a mask, though, is I break out everywhere. And I mean, I am way too old to be getting pimples anyway, and I still do. And the thought of getting more, especially when I go to HSN, it's like, oh, hi, Sheila, my love. Deborah's birthday's coming up too, the 10th. Kellyanne says she just got an updated COVID and flu shot this morning because I'm going to be traveling to California on October 1st. I'm so excited you're going to be coming out to California. Kellyanne, are you coming to the store day? What day is the store day? I think it might be too late for you. What day is the store day? I don't remember. October 18th. I think we're going to miss you. It's her birthday week. Arlette says my son, her son, her mom, and her nephew are all September birthdays. 3 days in a row. Wow. Let's see. Oh, Jeannie says her dad, brother, and brother had a birthday yesterday. Jeannie says, question, will you be selling the tear tape in sizes individually? We will not be, because the price is so low. We would have to repackage them in 4-packs. And the only way I could bring it in at that price is if I packaged it like this. So, yeah, sorry. Kimberly says she'll miss the store day. I'm going back to Illinois to see my kids, family, and friends. Oh, I'm glad you're getting to do that, though, my love. Carmen says her dad and 2 sons have September birthdays. Kellyanne's going to Santa Rosa to visit her mom. Totally get that. Hi, Rick Debbie, my love. Oh, Quilty's grandson is 19 today. Yay. Try a silk mask, Katrina said. Oh, that helped breakouts for her mom. That is a good, I could try that. Let me just, can you see her? She's out. I wish I could zoom. She's out. Look how messy my floor is, you guys. There's so many toys everywhere. Okay, wait. So I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, let me see. Oh, so she goes tomorrow to the vet for the first time in our area. Because she already had her first 2 rounds of shots, so she goes tomorrow to meet our vet. Excited about that. Nappy time is so sweet. Yes, it is. But the good thing is she doesn't have anxiety when I'm gone. So I can go downstairs and change the wash. I can go do whatever. And then I'll just come back up, and she doesn't try to go she doesn't want to go on the stairs. And she just looks at me, or she's off playing, doesn't even care that I've left. Quilty says, do you call her Honey Bear, Honey, or her whole name? You want to know what I call her? I call her Cookie on accident every single day. Then I say, Cookie, Lemon, Honey Bear. I say Lemon before I say Honey Bear, and Lemon has never lived with me officially. We've babysat her a lot, but never lived with me officially. So we're still working on the whole Honey Bear thing with Ken and Stephanie because we cannot remember to do it. Now I know the reasoning behind my mom naming all her black cats the same name, practically. Blackjack. Half of them were named Blackjack because it's easier. So sometimes I'll say Honey Cookie. Well, I can't get it out. But Honey Bear is kind of we're trying to do, but sometimes it's just Honey. But then it's I go Honey Bear. I don't know. Kellyanne's mom's going to be 87 on October 5th. Yay! Sherry says, I wish I could come to the big store day. I do too. I do too. Carmen says, remember to carry her so she's not on the floor. Yes, I carry her a lot. I pick her up a lot. And when we go up and down the stairs, I sometimes would make her go downstairs just because like she needs to be with us sometimes. But yesterday, Kenny and I were watching a movie. I can't even tell you what movie it was. The dumbest movie ever. We stopped watching it in the middle, but it was on Netflix. But we're watching a movie and then it was time to go to sleep. And oh no, we were watching the movie and all of a sudden I'm like, it is too quiet upstairs. I better go check on her. She was sound asleep, so I woke her up because she can't be asleep. If you want to watch live, you need to subscribe. Wow, Ruth Debbie. She said she's watching a demonstrator show how to make 3D items. Get this: if you want to watch live, you need to subscribe and pay $4.99 a month, or watch free on replay. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's funny. YouTube and Facebook, they all want us to charge a subscription fee for our videos. And I'm like, no. When will I be on HSN again? October 7th. October 7th. I will be back on HSN. And you guys, oh my gosh, flights are getting so expensive. I have a Google flight alert for the flights I need to take. And when I first searched it like a week and a half ago, it was like $962. LAX to Philadelphia. How can it be that expensive? Then I set up the Google alert for the flights, and then it went up to $1,060 something, $1,000 for economy, the cheap economy where you sit in the back. Then it went back down to like $975. And I'm like, my last flight out there was like $583. I do not know what is happening. So I'm very disappointed. I'm like, oh, Carmen, I'm sorry, love. She said I meant for the vet appointment to carry her. I know. Yeah, she's not allowed to go on the ground. I know. I have to drive there because technically we could walk, but she's not allowed to go outside by herself. I mean, on the ground. So I have to drive there and carry her the whole time and not let her get down. And I'm going to tell the vet, like, at what point, come on, because the guy on the phone when I called said not till her 4th round of shots, which is not until October. It is not on my schedule yet, but it's October. And I'm like, you know what? That is way too long. That is way, way too long. How many items will I be releasing on HSN? Good question. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see. So that would be October. Let me see if I can search it. October. Everything October 2024. No, I need October 25. October. So let's search this. Excel is really weird. No, that's October 24. That didn't work. I always have the worst time looking for spreadsheets, like searching. Let's do desktop search October. October 24. What in the world? Okay, I can go this way. Hang on. This way. Then HSN. Then October 25. Oops. What? Oh, hang on. Sorry. Hang on. I got to go to a different program. Oh my gosh. Why is it not like popping up? That's so weird. Give me one more second. Die designs. If you guys, just so you know, if I ever kick the bucket early, no one will ever be able to find anything on my computer. It is so messed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. 5 items. 6 items. 6 items. 6 items. Kimberly says, usually cheaper from LAX. I'm flying out of San Diego in the evening, so I will get in Illinois early next day. Yeah. Why can't she be on the floor? Dolores wants to know. Yeah. So Dolores, the vet and the breeder both said until she gets her 4th round of shots when she's like 5 months old, 4 or 5 months old, she cannot go where other dogs go. So like, especially on grass. But because that is how she can get like dog diseases. So my breeder said never let her go to a dog park her whole life, because that's where like all the dog diseases are, I guess. I don't know. But she said they can get, I think it's parvo is the one we're worried about. So if they walk where a doggy walked, they could get dog diseases. I don't know. Oh, Sharon says distemper can be transmitted just by sniffing where an infected dog has gone potty. Yeah. Yeah. So just saying, Dolores, they've said my dog cannot go out till she's gotten her 4th round of shots. And a 9-week puppy has not, probably only maybe gotten 1 or 2. So you want to be really careful. I've heard some people say hard surfaces is okay, but my vet said no. No, no, no. So I'm going to listen to my vet. I'm not going to listen to the neighbor down the street. And they said no surfaces, no outside. So she's like on home confinement. I am too, because I'm like, oh, let's go for a walk, but I can't take her. So parvo is very contagious. Yeah, Dolores, you might want to let her know, honey, because what if she gets like something bad? That would be so sad. Sonia says you can bring it home on your shoes even. So be careful when you're going into pet shops or petting other pets. Connie said, oh, Connie. She said she didn't know when her puppy died. Oh my gosh. So it is serious. Dolores, call her right now, my love. It's parvo. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Carlon said, my vet only allowed ours to be around our fully vaccinated adult pet until our fur baby was fully vaccinated. Yeah. So, I mean, I think if the dog is fully vaccinated, the other dog, I think you're okay. But that dog still could be carrying it on their feet, right? So I think they just really want you to limit as much as possible. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. But Connie, I'm so sorry, honey. That's awful. Does it affect their socialization? Jane, that's how I feel. But I don't know. I don't think it will, because I mean, I don't know. Carlon said our fully vaccinated dog had to stay in our area, couldn't go around other fur babies. So even though it was fully vaccinated to be around the puppy, it couldn't go around other people, other dogs. So complicated. Hi, Damari. Yeah, and so yeah, we have not till October will she be fully vaccinated. So we're on home confinement until then. But we will make do. We will make do. Let's see. Sorry. So Sonia says they're okay with socialization as long as you socialize them after they're fully vaccinated. Yes. Sharon says it's not forever and your dog doesn't have a sense of time. She'll be fine. Do you have a yard? No, we don't. We don't have a yard. We have a patio and balcony, like a balcony patio thing. But I have to be quiet. The people that live in the building with us, it's only supposed to be one guy, single guy, and his girlfriend is staying there now. Very nice. We love him, by the way. She's very nice. She brings her dog. And her dog barks more than Cookie did. One time they left the dog by itself, which is scary because the dog doesn't live there. They left the dog by itself and they went to dinner. In 1 minute, I counted 64 barks in 1 minute. And that was just 1 minute. It went on for the whole time they were gone. So finally, after about 40 minutes, I told Ken, you have to text him and tell him because number one, I'm going nuts. No, because they live like under our bedroom kind of. And I said, and number two, I just brought home a brand new puppy that does not bark and I don't want it to learn to bark. And now my dog can't even go down the stairs because their dog has been on the stairs. So now my dog can't even go down the stairs to my garage. The drama. I'm kidding. It's not a big deal. But then they did come get the dog. And the dog, they have not left the dog since by itself. But it's awful. It was sad. It was sad. Carlon says the baby will be fully vaccinated before you know it. That is true. That is true. Sherry wants me to remind you to please give me a thumb up and a heart and a share and all that good stuff. Also, you guys, I really appreciate you guys going on our Reels, REELS, on our social media. So the one, you guys, remember how I talked about how it was like going viral for like crafting, because obviously we're never going to get 1 million views because it's crafting. It's not like it's something that everyone does. But let me just tell you, hang on, let me find the reels. On Facebook, our best video so far is, where is it? 137,000 views. 137,000. That is like an all-time record for us. A couple others have done well. One is 53,000, which is amazing. Kathy said, until their final immunizations are completed, no parks or even walks in your neighborhood. The vet's office floor, think about it, many dogs go there if they are sick, is definitely not safe. Yes. Wild critters wandering your neighborhood at night can also carry diseases. Oh, my word. Carlon says, if you aren't going to breed honey bear, make sure the vet knows so they can schedule the fix. Yes. Our vet did our little one right before. Yes, we have to do it before. Jane says she commented on the secret weapon reel. Yay, thank you. So then Lila's doing much better. A little cranky still, but much better. Thanks, Ruth Debbie. So one has 46,000. One has 53,000. One has 5,000, which we're excited about the 5,000 even. Because one has 27,000. Because keep in mind, originally, back before we started doing anything fancy, we would have 97 total views. 97. One got, I can't read some of these. One got 500. So now that we're doing this new program, a lot of them are 1,000, and then we have those big ones, 3,000, 2,000, 5,000, 4,000. So yeah, we're getting better. That's on Facebook. We need a Lila little peep. Yes, we do. Ruth Debbie says the reels make me smile. Thank you. And they create quite a controversy. So the one that's gotten the most views is the one where I said something about the secret weapon. And number one, you can't see it because I'm wearing a black shirt and it's black. Wasn't thinking. But a lot of people like to comment on that, which is quite, thank you. A comment, fine, that's great. Because even the negative comments, you guys, which they've told me don't read anymore, but even the negative comments bump you up on the algorithm. So you know how there's some crazy people out there that just want to say nasty things no matter what? It's like, at one point, it's like, it's okay. Because when they comment, even if they say, you're a know-it-all and you think you know everything, which I did get one of those. And I dare you to test my card making skills, by the way. Whatever. People are weird. Anyway, I'm not saying I know everything, but I'm saying I know a lot about card making. Don't ask me any like current events or anything. I know there's a lot I don't know about, but card making, I kind of know a lot. Whatever. Anyway, even if they post something like that, it helps the algorithm. So it helps boost us. So whatevs. Polly says there's 1 million crafters out there. She says, as long as we band together, you can get well over 1 million likes. Well, thank you, my love, Polly. You are a true believer. I appreciate you. So it's been fun to see that growth. And what new program? So we hired a social media company to tell me what to do. I'm very good at finding people to tell me what to do, because otherwise I'm a very good idea person. I'm a very good, hey, let's do this. But then the follow through, Stephanie's not as good about, because most of it's the ADHD. Um, and so I have a, I get, it's, I don't know what they call it officially, but it's like ADHD paralysis, where I have a list of 5,000 things I really need to do that are very, well, actually it's only 5 today, 5 things that are very, very important that I do. And instead what's something weird I went to do? Oh, I went and looked at kitchen tile because I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we could redo the kitchen tile in our kitchen? So I started going online looking at kitchen tile. Like, what? You're not redoing your kitchen. What are you talking about? And then I was looking on Amazon for something. Yeah, just kind of like all over the place. But my December stamp set needs to be finalized, and I haven't finalized it yet, but I'm working on getting it done. Get Taylor Swift to be a club member. She likes to craft. Kellyanne, that would be absolutely positively amazing, wouldn't it? Oh, Carlin's still waiting for her club set. Yeah, it's only the 8th, but that's hard to wait, huh? Oh, Damari says if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. I know, right? I know. Some people haven't learned that, but it's okay. It's all good. Norma says, I'm sorry you get these comments. You know what? I know at first, and actually what's really weird is so ADHD people have a tendency to take rejection very, very hard. So like if somebody quits the club, I get sad. But on the comments on those, I think I know in my brain, social media is not real. You guys, we all know that, right? Social media is not real. Like it's all fake. Nobody posts when they lose their job or something, right? You know, I mean, it's like all fake. But on those comments, and like people were like, oh, it'd be nice if you explained to us how to do it. You're right. But a reel is only 30 seconds long. I can't show you how to make a flip it card in 30 seconds, but I can talk about a flip a card in 30 seconds. So that's the basis of the reels are a quick, hey, check this out for the people that don't have attention spans like me. And then maybe they go down the rabbit hole and look us up. So that's what I'm trying to explain. Sharon says, in all honesty, haters. Yeah, you know. I now get a giggle out of it. It doesn't bother me at all anymore. On the reels. Other stuff, sometimes every once in a while will get me. But on the reels, it's meant to get that action. So it's okay. Ruth Debbie says, FYI, so the treat bags are awesome to use scraps. I've made 80 for a craft fair. Oh, yay, that's exciting. Ruth Debbie, you need to take pictures of your setup because that'd be fun to see. Dale says, hi from Florida. I love your flip it cards. I got one for Christmas and the pumpkin one. Yay, I love that. I love that. Sharon says those comments say more about them than you. It does. It does. And I know people that are hurt like to hurt others. So I just kind of look at it the other way. And it also gives me a chance, like if I want someone to pray for, it's a good person to pray for. So yeah. Okay, you guys, you know what? I am way past time. I need to go. But Thursday, Crafting Corner, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is the dog's vet thing. She's still, she moved a little bit. She's still asleep. But okay, my friends, I need to get out of here. But I will see you Thursday for another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I make something. So if you're watching this and you're like, why is this chick just looking at a camera and talking? This is my No Makeup Monday. This is just where we get together and chit chat and visit. But the real crafting happens on Thursdays and on our YouTube channel. So go check it out. Thanks so much, you guys. I love you all. You know that. And I will see you Thursday. Okay. Have a great week. Bye-bye. I always have to go find the buttons. I always want to hit my screen for the buttons. Bye.